and welcome to this new 1.14 snapshots series, City of Water and Lights. I have started in the same place as I did the last episode. I know that because I have just edited it this morning and I'm uploading it as we speak. But this time it's night time, so you can see the lovely lights. And you can see that the light on the left-hand side I've expanded because I got a lovely comment from Likes. I hope I have pronounced that properly. On the first episode, saying he wondered whether the lights were a little bit small and whether they needed to be bigger for more impact. So I have changed that one. You can see the other one there, look, the difference. So yeah, I think I might change those lights to be that big instead of that big. So I shall show you quickly what I have been doing. I've been trying not to, with having the second episode only going out today, I've been trying really hard not to do too much work and have too much of progress leaps. So I've been working quite a bit on the village because probably don't need to do that on camera, but last episode I said I was going to expand these two houses, and I have done. I've just done them quite simply because really this is not the main focus of the world. It's just to kind of as a backdrop. We've got two little piggy friends here. So yeah, those two houses have been expanded. I've given them a hedge around here and a little vegetable patch in the back garden. Compost bin, it's not got any compost in it though. And then I have also terraformed this bit, taken the market bit out of there. I don't know whether I showed you the village particularly in the last episodes, but I've moved the market stalls to here. So just got a little market stall, and then I started to try and do diagonals. This is my first diagonal build. And I discovered that you can put an item frame on top of a compost bin, which didn't work in this case, but you can do that for future reference. So let's have a look to see what has been going on over here. I have naturalised the hill coming up to here with the lilacs and the alliums and the grasses. I've extended this wall out so it goes all the way to where I'm going to have the bridge here. And then I've been mapping out some buildings. So I'm going to have a tower here. It's going to be a building here. And this is going to be a diagonal building. I figured, because people were saying in the comments, thank you very much for the support in the first episode, by the way. People were very quite intrigued to see how I was going to do diagonal builds, because they're potentially quite difficult. So this is going to be the first one, and I might just have to build that with you. Make it up as I go along, but I don't know whether to work on this today. This is going to be, I had a bit of a play to see what it's going to be like. This water source is not going to be down here, but this is going to be a big retaining wall here, and with water in the top, and then it's going to flow down into this river. I was going to put it over there higher, but I had a little try over here, and obviously because it's snowy up here, the water will just freeze. So unless you put lots of water sources in, it's not going to work. So I've had to move it down to here. So I'm guessing that I am going to... Oh, that's white terracotta, that is not sandstone. I'm gonna, I'm not quite sure what level I want this on, because I want some detail on it, so probably let's just replace all of these with the sandstone. There. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It's the weekend. Ninja Evie hopefully should be on the plane back from France from his skiing trip. I could just put these under this bit now because that's going to be level. That's going to make it a lot easier. So he's been away for a week, 7 days skiing with school. We've had a few kind of videos and he's been on a couple of pictures on Twitter, thankfully without any names on there. So one thing about the social media is he's only a child, and I don't really like it when they put pictures of the children with their names on, because like you never know what the child is going to do in the future. They could be, I don't know, they could be a politician or the Prime Minister, and like you don't know what with this generation growing up with social media, and kind of it's so easy for people to find out what you're doing and things, and for you to post pictures that you may regret putting on. So which is part of the reason why I, at the moment, while he is still young, why I don't like putting him on. I don't even like using him on my business things. I know a lot of people kind of, I won't say exploit their children, but they use their children in their business to kind of share their family life, and I'm not comfortable with that. So yeah, he has been possibly not that recognizable on a couple of pictures, but I've not been commenting or retweeting them or anything, just so that then it doesn't associate. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys think about children and social media. So yeah, looking forward to having him back. I haven't missed him constantly talking about Fortnite, because that's what he's into at the minute. He still likes Minecraft, but all his friends play Fortnite, and I don't really like it. So yeah, but I think he's going to be extremely tired when he gets back. I think probably all he will want to do this afternoon is catch up on YouTube and play some Fortnite. I don't even think he's going to want to play Minecraft, which will be a bit of a shame. So I've got that circle done, and I'm going to get a base in here, and then I will be back with you. So welcome back. I have taken a lot longer to do this than I thought I would, because I realised it's such a big area. I was just going to do it all with sandstone, but it's such a big area that I thought it should have a pattern on it. And then I thought, oh, actually what I should have done was draw a pattern onto some graph paper. So I've just kind of made it up as I've gone along here. Obviously it can be changed once I've had a bit of time to look at it, but this is the last little bit that I am filling in with sandstone, and then I will show you. Yeah, it looks a bit random on that bit, but actually I quite like that. So what I did was I found the centre, and then I just built up these big blue stripes, kind of going round, doing like 1 block's width on this one, and then repeating it on that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then I just kept going round and round and round, just doing a little bit at a time, so that then I knew where the repeats were. Yeah, I might change this little bit a little bit, but I think that is good. That's done. I am just thinking I want it more than 1 block high because I want the water to come through. Yeah, I think I might need to bring this up 1 so that then there are gaps here for the water to come down. So I am going to start. I thought that was a laborious task. Yeah, not quite sure if I'm going to manage to do this with just this one wall bit, or whether I'm going to have to make some source blocks in the middle. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side of filling this up because it's pretty wide. Oh my word. That last water source just filled the whole thing. I just went round all of the edges here with the water, and then I did across this bit, and then that one last one completely filled the whole thing, and that is looking fantastic. I was worried that the sandstone would look too sandstony, but actually once you've got the water on, it really makes the blue stand out. So I really like that. I don't know whether I'm going to be putting some, I could put some fountains here, but it might obscure the pattern. My thought is to have maybe a building up here or something so that then you can look down on it. But yeah, that is looking tremendous, fabulous. So the thought now is, let me just block that up. I'm just going to block this up as well, because that is not going to be water. So it's to have this, as a complete wall. This might get complicated because I think I'm going to have to do this in a few different clips and actually stop the recording. Normally I just carry on with the recording because it's like I'm normally on about 40 minutes, an hour, and then I just edit out the, whoops, that's not right, edit out the bits that I don't want, but I think because these projects are going to be so massive, I'm going to have to do lots of different clips. So let me just build this bit up, and it's going to come all the way to here. Thinking I might have to kill some of these mobs under here, because otherwise I'm just going to be able to hear them the whole time under the water. So yeah, there's been no fast way of doing this without World Edit. It has literally been placing blocks, but I guess it's quicker than if I was to have done it in survival. There, okay, so the thought is on this level here to let some of the water streams come down, probably take that all the way to the bottom or make the walls come out, but then do some kind of embellishment like stones and stairs and slabs and things, but I'll get that worked out, and then I will be back with you. So welcome back, and there has been quite a lot of progress done since the last clip. I think I was doing this the floor, well, the base of the pool, and it was just taking so long, and I had to leave to go to the airport to collect Ninjarevi from his skiing trip. So it's actually been 4 days since the last clip, and I wanted to get kind of everything finished. So we've got the water sources kind of cascading down here. I quite like this bit here, but I don't know whether it looks a bit odd with the land, but I'm not sure that I want all of it round here being just straight into the water, if you know what I mean. I'll have to play with that, and I think I want to bring this mountain back a little bit so that then there's a bit more of a gap and bring the water all the way around. So I've carried the water spouts off out of here. This bit is just like a bit of decoration up to there, and then I've put some on this side as well. I've just noticed actually that these bits need flooding. I've just recorded this before, and this is the second time I'm recording it because I realised that I didn't have, oh that's better, I didn't have the gain turned up on my microphone. So recording it again. Yeah, that's better with the flooding the stairs. It makes it look better there. Okay, so, but actually this is quite handy because it's nighttime now, so you can see all of the lanterns around here. I've just put some stairs on these and then some blocks as well. The floor in here, I decided not to go with the same pattern because this is off centre by a couple of blocks deliberately, because I didn't want it to be too symmetrical, although it looks fairly symmetrical. But I decided to do these little flowers that kind of remind me of patchwork pinwheels, and then just these little flowers here as well. And I'm going to, obviously when I decide on what the structures are going to be like around the terrain, I will sort these bits out, but I quite like that that is kind of built into the hill. I do feel like there should be some greenery around in this city, and it shouldn't all be concreted over. Slight lighting glitch there, but never mind. So when we are standing on the top of this tower, or when this tower is built, that is what we're going to look down on. Just I'm quite pleased with that. It's a massive structure. Since the last clips, because it's been so long, I have actually read the comments from the second video about the paths, and a couple of people, including Big Edley, said that they preferred the stone paths. It made more sense with the city. But then this morning I have just read the Andaman prefers the wood, so now I'm back to what shall I do? But I think what I might do is I'll go with the stone, and maybe for smaller kind of back alleyway paths I might go for the dark, or I might use it in quite a lot of the buildings for the flooring. So kind of try and incorporate both of them in. Kurt Likes said that he didn't like the diorite, so try some stone bricks, but I don't know. I think they go with this andesite, but this andesite, the polished andesite's got quite a purpley green bits in, whereas these are more pinky. So I think I might prefer the diorite. I don't know. I'll have to look. But then you might have spotted this random assortment of blocks here. It's not going to stay like this. This was just me working out where the windows would fit into this building for a design that I have come up with. I saw a picture online, a drawing of a building, and I've sketched it out, and it's going to go in there. So I will probably do that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Join me for that next episode, and I hope you like this massive, great, big pool. Thanks for watching. Bye.